EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, live second round coverage of the U.S. Open. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. And the leader is Cameron Percy. He's currently at 5 under. As for our featured golfer, a rough Thursday round means today could very well be the end of the line this week. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. That is so well done. On into on this opening hole. Frank had a good chance here for, at a minimum, a birdie to start the round.
Not often you start on a par 5, and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And hopefully that can jumpstart the round, because it's going to take a good one to overcome yesterday's performance and make it through to the weekend. The second is a tough par 4 measuring out at 497 yards. Bunkers serve as obstacles left and right off the tee, but this hole's all about the second shot, as players will likely be faced with a long approach over the barranca. That one gonna be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll remain at 6 over. The third is another par 4, this one at 419 yards. It's a bit of a blind tee shot up about a 25-foot rise to the fairway. But it's worth noting that most tee shots that land in the fairway wind up running down to the left into a gully anyway. From there, it's another slightly uphill shot to a green fronted by 3 deep bunkers. And that will do just fine. Tee shot found the fairway left. Now this, his second to the par 4. And that is not the spot to be. He's 11 feet away. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. The fourth is a tough par 3 with a couple of complicating factors to it. One, it's long at a robust 228 yards. And two, it's downhill a good 25 to 30 feet So gauging what club to hit and how hard to hit it, that goes hand in hand with getting out of here with a par. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Just a little over ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
That one just gonna sneak on by. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to drop him all the way down to 8 over par. The 5th is a par 4 at 480 yards. This hole bends ever so slightly to the right as it runs parallel to Sunset Boulevard and features an expanded landing area since the most recent redesign. 2 front bunkers protect a green that's been restored to its original Thomas & Bell configuration. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway.
As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway missed to date.
Pretty far from the hole, but still on the green, and that's never too bad. You got to think 2 putts will work out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie. Oh, that is a really good putt. Got it to throw out the anchor right near the hole. That's well done. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain 8 over for the tournament. On to the 6th. It is one of the most talked about holes on this North Course. A short par 4 at just 325 yards. You have one of 3 choices here. You can lay up short to the left, or you can go a little further to the right of the green. That might be a safer play. Or you can take the direct line over that coastal live oak and give it a go with a driver. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Ball sitting okay here for his 2nd here at the 6th. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. 8 feet now for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he'll gain a little ground as he moves to 7 over. Stand atop the tee at the 7th, and you could be forgiven for thinking this is a par 4. In fact, the club of choice for many is indeed driver. But here at the North Course, this is a par 3 at 284 yards, though if the person in charge of pin placement is feeling devious, this hole can stretch out over 300 yards. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that won't help the cause one bit. The second of the par 5s on the course is this one, the 547-yard 8th hole. This is another of the great risk-reward holes on the course. A well-struck drive should have a reasonable chance to reach this green in 2. But beware of the barranca left, and bear in mind that this green is on the smallish side, so long approaches will need to be precise. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. Will certainly help the cause. The final hole of the front side of the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 3 at 171 yards. A good football field shorter than the 7th. Bunker short, left and right protect a narrow green featuring a number of dramatic contour changes. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. Now, that one's going to go begging. It misses right. Frustration there. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side. The back 9 here on the North Course begins with the 374-yard par 4 10th. What this hole lacks in length, it makes up for in bite, as a total of 7 bunkers are placed at strategic locations, swallowing up any errant shots. Solid, good drive in the fairway. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Ooh. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll hold steady at 7 over par. This is one of the most beautiful holes on the course, the par 3 11th. If you thought the 7th was long, try this one on for size. This hole's given length on the scorecard, 290 yards. Carrying those 2 front bunkers is a must. Getting the ball to stop, sometimes that can be another matter entirely. line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. The 12th is a dogleg left, par 4 at a manageable 380 yards. Most players should be left with a short iron in with their second, but as with the 11th, two jagged front bunkers provide a problem to be avoided and can sometimes wreak havoc with depth perception. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
Rich, I was told to keep my eyes on this player this week. That is a shot that's as good as any professional in the world.
Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And he gets it back to 6 over par. The 13th is a long par 4, checking in at a full 507 yards. This is another picturesque hole with vistas of Bel Air and Benedict Canyon. Most players will want to steer their tee shots to the left to get a better view of the putting surface. Up at the green, a deceptive tilt left to right means that approaches that miss left can lead to a very difficult up and down. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
All you have to do is start this on line and let the slope do its thing. I don't see a lot of movement in it.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Sometimes you worry so much about the putt getting away that you completely forget to hit it.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. The 14th is the last of the par 5s here on the North Course, and it is also the longest, measuring at 623 yards. Players will need to avoid a section of 3 right-side bunkers off the tee, and bunkers once again become an issue up near the green with a large front bunker to carry, as well as smaller bunkers left and right. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
And that is out of the bunker, but not actually on the green, so a tough one coming up. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the 15th. This was hole-in-one central during the 20. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. Now a second to this par 3. Oh, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. The final 3-hole stretch of long par 4s begins here with a 542-yard 16th. This hole was renovated to more closely resemble its original design. And its fairway connects to the 10th in a nod to the old course at St. Andrews. Multiple bunkers are in play off the tee, with 2 more up near the large green. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Now note his second from the fairway.
102 yards to the front, 114 gets to the hole, looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Nope. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to statistically the toughest hole on the course in the 2023 U.S. Open, the par 4 17th at 520 yards. This hole played nearly a half a shot over par for the week, so just making a 4 here means you're gaining a half shot on the field. That is, unless you're Scotty Scheffler. He holed out from the fairway for eagle in round 3. That's well played, and now a good look at birdie. He'll have 17 feet on this putt. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. The closing hole here on the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a stern test at 492 yards. Bunkers must be navigated off the tee before setting up an approach that shows off the stately clubhouse beyond this 18th green.
Great shot.
This is position A right in the fairway and 180 yards to go. So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good approach here to the 18th and a good chance for birdie. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will be a second round score of 70. So this always a tough pill to swallow. Our featured golfer with high hopes entering this major. But this tournament will come to an end here on this Friday.
And it is hard, Rich. You know, I've been there. you know, the four majors, that's really golf's Mount Rushmore, the chance to be up there and that elite class. And, you know, that it's a very sad trip on Friday night.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.